Villarreal finished their group stages on top with a 2-1 record. And Bumpy Pitch, despite finishing in third, snuck out of the group stages for number 10, Chisco Nadal, who's about to put the ball in play. During his time at Villarreal, he had the distinction of becoming the youngest player in La Liga history to score a goal. Did so at the tender young age of 16. I barely knew how to tie my shoes at that age. This gentleman right here scoring bangers against incredible teams. Bumpy Pitch is led by Jimmy Nordberg and Clay Roberts, two coaches that have spent a number of years coaching professionally in the arena rankings, as well as college for that matter. I mention the arena rankings because a lot of teams in the TST have talent from the major arena soccer league. Bumpy Pitch being one of those teams consistently, as there's a shot by Martin Lara, saved by the keeper. Christian Gutierrez of the MASL San Diego Sockers maintained possession for a split second. There's an attempt by Borja, just missing to that upper right. Martin Lara on the run. He's got Alan Perez to the left of him. Can he thread it through? Perez was wide open on that far post, taken away by Villarreal. Over to number 19, Moron. He's looking to attack. His attempt, and he scores! Bottom left corner where the dust mites dwell. Villarreal getting on the scoreboard first. Man on the run, as the song goes. I thought he was going to pull back and wait for some of his teammates to crash into the box because it was really him versus Sia Green. But opting to go from that right side, and he beats Brandon Gomez. Villarreal 1-0 on Bumpy Pitch. Marone also one of the many that have competed with the senior side. See the back of Alan Perez's kit wearing number 20. Alan Perez had one heck of a golazo the other day against La Mexicana Express. Bumpy Pitch is a team that has scored 11 goals throughout the course of this tournament. Their goals against average is around 5.72 as Alan Perez looking to beat Asenjo on that bottom left side. Dual citizenship allows you these kinds of things, especially when you're coming up through your youth career before you come up on the other way. In, shot saved. Cerda. He was the Major Arena Soccer League's Coach of the Year in 2021, so if there's anybody that knows the small-sided game, it is him. A fine club careers. The shot just narrowly misses and rattles off the cage from Gutierrez. A space you absolutely have to check out. Reyes. The attempt, that one just misses ever so slightly to the right as it was fired by number 99, Ernesto Espinosa. Potential final attempt. Gomez. Official Kyle Atkins blows the whistle, and we head into halftime with the score, Villarreal 1, Bumpy Pitch 0. All right, folks. Welcome back to the start of the second half here on Field 5 in beautiful, warm, but humid Cary, North Carolina, here at the Wake Med Soccer Park, the home of the NWSL's NC Courage, which has been the home of the TST tournament for now season 3. And the city of Cary itself has been such a gracious host. This is a partnership that has worked for all parties, and they would like this to be the home of the TST for years to come. And this being my first experience as Charlie Gonzalez's shot is off the mark, I have to say everything here has been fantastic. The staff, the support, got great public address announcers, great timekeepers, great statisticians. It's just been a joy working at this tournament. So, despite the fact that Villarreal has a 1-goal lead, they've only had one shot. But when you've got one goal and one shot, not sure if you're a mathematician, but that's about 100%. Whereas with Bumpy Pitch, they fired it 12 times, but have yet to find the net. And it's not so much because Villarreal's keeper, Sergio Asenjo, has been having a dynamite game, just that they've been a little bit off of the mark, a little snake-bitten with that Star Wars Stormtrooper precision. Close, but nothing just yet. But they're going to look to change that, as this is the knockout round. Do or die. Survive and thrive is the motto for every team from here on out. The group stages are done. Cerda. Back over to Espinosa. Into the box. Ball is loose, comes back out of the box. A good buddy of mine, in fact, lives in Cary, or moved to Cary from New York City. And he was telling me his neighbor stated that recently Cary was just an acronym for a containment area for relocated Yankees. Shot and a header! Once again, number 9, Cristian Martinez Borja with the equalizer. Bumpy pitch is now on the scoreboard. The group stage is undefeated. They join teams like La Bombonera. Alami off of Agno. Inside of the box, Cardenas with a shot, saved! Cardenas gets his own rebound. So, bumpy pitch, momentum flying their way, but Villarreal's just really been sitting back and absorbing a lot of this attack. As we said, coming out of the, I was going to say the locker room, there are no locker rooms, coming off of the Pine Ponies, they only had one shot fired, but it was an effective one. One goal. Going back to my previous thought before Cardenas' shot, only 5 teams had come out of the group stages. There were 12 groups of 4. Only 5 remained undefeated. La Bombonera, the defending champs. Newtown Pride, Conquefa, Pasha Luxury, and a team you need to pay attention to. They could be a dark horse in this tournament as Golden Gutierrez's goal nearly takes out a fan. So you take the tally. Well, in this case, it's 1-1. So if this score remains, we add a +1. That is the target score. Meaning that in target score time, as Andy Reyes gets called for a foul on Oscar Romero, meaning that if the target score is 2 in this case, next goal wins basically. But hypothetically, if either team went up 2-1 in target score time, then you add +1 to the winner's tally, and then it's 3. Unlimited time within the target score time. The teams will start 7v7, and after 3 minutes, if no result comes on, we go to 6v6. If no result comes on after 3, we go to 5v5. If no result comes on after 3, we go to, well, you guessed it, the header saved by Gomez. Between 2013 and 2016. The place, though, that I'm very envious that he played for was Mallorca. Gutierrez looked to tee one off. And that one goes right to Asenjo. Poke through. On the break goes Villarreal. Moron with O'Keefe. Tracking back is the Bumpy Boys. The shot just misses bottom left. Oye madre, soy amigo. Villarreal came oh so close. And while both teams reset, gives me a moment to reset my vocal cords there. Because as it sounds, you call 16 games over the course of a couple of days, you too might sound like you've chain smoked for the vast majority of your life. Not to say that I do, not to say that I have, not anything that I like. Not my vice. Number 5, Jesus Molina. Funny story. Jesus Molina was also the name of the assistant coach of the Empire Strikers that worked for Jimmy Nordberg for a number of years. Goes by the nickname Chuy. Really thought it was Chuy Molina. But Chuy Molina playing with Marco Fabian over at Boca Dallas. Boca Dallas, one of the favorites. A lot of great teams. A lot of great games to be had over the course of day 3 here. You're going to be treated to 134 games by the time this tournament ends. And if you've been around with us for a while, I want to say thank you so much. I wouldn't have anything better to do, and this is exactly what I'd be doing too if I wasn't here. The shot fired! Yahir Romero, the brother of Oscar Romero. Both players competing in the MASL. So Kyle Atkins blows his whistle, which signifies the fact that regulation is over. In 1986, a band out of Sweden called Europe created a song called The Final Countdown. Robin Walsh. Over to Cerda. Will it be Borja? Will it be Gonzalez? Or will it be O'Keefe on the other side? In, the shot, the goal, the game winner. Que golazo, it is over. Bumpy pitch with the game winner, as he has done time and time and time and time again throughout the TST. Cristian Martinez Borja with the game winner.